Hi guys, my name is Mariane. This is my first time here on YouTube, so I'm gonna be doing my everyday natural makeup look to go to work or to go ahead and do errands. So I hope you guys like it, and let's get started. So first things first, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Confidence Cream to moisturize my face. As you can see, my skin is actually not perfect. I have some dark spots and also some breakouts going on at the moment. You know, our women's out there, we have our friend, our monthly friend. So yeah, so let me just go ahead and pin my hair back, because if not, I'm not gonna be able to work with this hair all in my face. So after that, I actually go ahead with the Vega Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector to cover this pores around here. Is where I usually have my larger pores. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this just like that. I have oily skin combination. I'm actually dry. I'm actually oily in my T-zone, and then I'm just normal, not dry, I'm just normal in the outer parts of my face. So then after that, I go ahead and use my Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer. This is a smoothing one to smooth out those pores. And I usually just like to press the product in, not just rubbing it like that. I just like to press it in. I usually feel that this is the best resource, like pressing it in to your skin. And then after that, we're all good to go for foundation. So the foundation I'm going to be using is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And I actually use two shades. I have Cashew and I have Tawny, in between those shades. So yeah, so I just go ahead and take the foundation and just pour a little bit on the back of my hand, that much. And then from the lighter shade, I just do a whole pump and just go ahead and mix this up, do a little cocktail on the back of my hand, and then just dot it all over the face. I actually don't use too much in my forehead because, you know, I just have a small forehead and I don't usually put too much foundation there. So I'm just gonna go ahead with my Morphe M439 brush, which is my favorite. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. I know that my skin is actually not the same color as my neck. That's why I usually buy the foundation that matches my neck. I usually put foundation on the ears because when it's those days that you want to put your hair in a ponytail, you want the foundation too, you know, you want your ears to match everything else. So just go ahead, keep blending this out. So this is the makeup that I usually do for my everyday basis, but I usually change products. Sometimes I go with this foundation, or sometimes I go with the Infallible foundation from L'Oreal or Urban Decay, Clinique, Dior. You know, I change. I don't usually always use the same products. I change the eyeshadow, I change the foundation, you know. I just go like that. So as you can see, I just blended this all out, but you can still see this area. I need a little bit of more coverage, so I just take a little bit more. I still have in the back of my hand, I think there was too much foundation, and I just put it where I want extra coverage. So just like so. I take that, and then I just go ahead with the brush and stipple it in. Okay, so after that, when that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my concealer, which I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and my shade is NW25. Just take a pump in the back of my hand right over here. I'm just gonna add it right in my dark circles. Put a little bit right here to highlight my nose and my forehead, cupid's bow, and right on the chin. And I just take my beauty sponge, and I'm using the Real Techniques sponge, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Sorry I keep looking away, I'm just looking at the mirror right in front of me. Make sure everything is well blended. And I usually don't put any foundations or concealer in my eyelids. I usually just leave that clear, and then I just go ahead with my MAC Pro Longwear eyeshadow primer. Make sure everything is nice and blended. Go ahead on my chin, just to highlight a little bit. I actually don't, to go to work, I don't highlight that much, but yeah. My nose. And then my forehead. So when this is all completely blended out, I'm just gonna go ahead and set my under eye, and then I will set the rest of my face. So the powder I actually do use, I'm using for now to set my under eye, is the Ofra Cosmetics highlighting banana powder. I just got a sample of this the other day. I am loving it. Like, it is so good. So I just take a Morphe, this brush, this is the number E48, and I just take from the powder, top off the excess, and I just go ahead and set my concealer. Very lightly. Set under there. Just put a little bit on my nose. Everywhere that I highlighted, I actually do use this powder. In my forehead. So then after that, I'm just gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. And I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear pressed powder. I'm in the shade medium dark. Then I just take a Morphe E1 brush, this huge brush I love. I just take the powder and I just set the rest of my face with it. Okay, so after that I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I usually do my eyebrows and my eyes first, and then I just go ahead and contour my face. I don't actually contour for during the day to go to work. I just bronze my face a little bit and that's it. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I usually use my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, but I ran out of it recently. So I'm using the MAC eyeshadow in Espresso to do my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna go ahead with the Morphe. I know I have a lot of Morphe brushes. I know, I just love Morphe brushes a lot. So the Morphe E29, I just take a little bit from the powder, and then I'm just gonna come in just like that, and then I'm just gonna start at the bottom just like that and curve my eyebrow and actually making it a little bit longer. Then I'm just gonna go ahead on top. I'm just gonna do the same thing. And I'm just filling in, and I'm filling in any gap that I have on my eyebrows, and then I just go ahead and brush it just like that. I don't do nothing dramatic with my eyebrows. I just do the natural shape and then just fill it in. I hope you guys can see perfectly what I'm doing. Go ahead, take a little bit more and go on top of the brow. We all do have that perfect eyebrow, and then the other one behaves a little bit bad. Don't worry, we all have that. Sometimes I think this one is the bad and this one is the good girl, but sometimes I did this one is the bad and this one is the good girl. You know how it goes. So yeah, just gonna brush them out just like so, and then I'm just gonna go with my Anastasia clear brow gel, which is almost empty. I need to get another one. I'm just gonna set the brows so they don't move throughout the day. They can stay in place. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna go with my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And I'm just gonna prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. Sometimes I actually blend it out with my finger, and sometimes I just use a brush to blend it out, but I think it's best to do it with your finger. So that's done. I'm just gonna go with the other eye. So after that's done, I'm gonna go with the same powder, the Ofra highlighting powder that I used with the same brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and set that. Sometimes I change my everyday look. Sometimes I just go with no eyeshadows, and sometimes I just go with a little bit of shadow. I don't do nothing too crazy. It depends what mood I have that day, if I want to go with eyeshadow or if I just don't want to go with eyeshadow. So when I set that, then I'm just gonna go with my eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the Tartelette in Bloom palette. Let me not blind you. That's the colors right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous palette. So now I'm just gonna go with this color right here, which is called, no, actually I'm gonna go with this color right here to put it all over the lid. That's called Flower Child. I'm just gonna go with this Morphe brush, the number E14. I'm just gonna take that eyeshadow right there, and I'm just gonna apply it all over the lid, just like so. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna go with this color now, right here, called Smarty Pants. I'm just gonna take this Morphe blending brush. This is the M441. Top off the excess. Then I'm just gonna go right in my crease, just like so. Going back and forth. Just blending this shade into the crease. Doing the same thing in the other eye. You can deepen it up if you like, but I just really do just like a simple eye look for an everyday work. Just to, you know, define your eyes. So after that it's done, I'm gonna take this other shade right up here, which is the lightest one, and it's called Charmer. Just gonna take that and highlight right under my brow, in the brow bone, just like so. Just highlight a little bit, and then after that, actually my eyes are done. That's it. Nothing too crazy, very simple for everyday look. So now I'm just gonna go ahead with my mascara, which I actually do prime my eyelashes first. So I'm gonna curl them. I need my curler. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Just like so. I just hold it for like 5 seconds. You see? It makes that curl. Compare this one to this one. It's actually curled. I know people don't believe this, like they don't believe in this doing nothing, but it actually does. I used to be afraid of this thing when I was smaller, but you know, I got used to it. So I curl my lashes, and then I'm just gonna go with the Benefit They're Real Eyelashes Primer. I used to not use primer on my lashes like long ago, and I noticed that my eyelashes will fall a lot, like a lot. But after I started to use primer for the lashes, You know, they haven't fall that much. Like, they don't fall like ever. So I'm just gonna prime my lashes, and then I just give it about 12 seconds, and then I just go ahead and apply mascara. I have to tell you guys a secret. I used to have very short eyelashes. Like, you can barely see my eyelashes a few years back. But I started to use this product called Grande Lash MD. That stuff really work. So I'm just gonna go with the Lancome Grandiose Extreme Mascara. This is my favorite mascara. It has a weird looking wand, but I'm telling you, it's perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the mascara. And all of my lashes. I just touched myself right over there. That's fine, girl. That's fine. Just leave it there. Let it dry, and then just take a spoolie and get it out. I used to frustrate myself when that used to happen, but I learned how to take care of that. So you see my eyelashes right there. Just gonna go ahead to my other eye and just apply this mascara. This is a very great mascara, you guys. You need this in your life, definitely. So that's done right there. So I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes with the same. Sometimes I switch up and I use another mascara for the bottom lashes, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this today. Just a little bit. I didn't use too much mascara in my bottom lashes, actually. You know, all those faces you make when you are applying mascara. I'm trying to do my best to not do none of them. Okay, so mascara is done. Now we're gonna go to bronze our face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take, I'm sorry, I just have allergies very bad. I'm just gonna take my Chickathon from Benefit. I'm just gonna use my Hoola bronzer, which is this guy right here. I'm just gonna take this brush. It's actually from Wet n Wild. The angle brush is amazing. It costs like $3 and it's so good. I'm just gonna go ahead and then top up the excess. I'm gonna do the fish mouth just like that. I'm just gonna bronze my face. Just like that, very lightly, nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna go to the next side. What is this? Oh. Let's go ahead and bronze this face. In my forehead, a little bit, right there. It's gonna bronze down here. So after that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of bronzer in my nose. So then after that, just gonna go ahead and put some blush. We're just gonna take the same palette. I'm gonna take this blush right here. This is called Dallas. And just smile. I just like so. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to highlight our face, and I'm actually going to use, my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter, and I'm gonna use another Morphe brush called M310. My brush. I'm just gonna go ahead right on my cheekbone, just like so. Oof. That highlight, girl. I love the highlight. Go ahead and highlight. Just like so. My nose, the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge. I got this Spanglish going on. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm almost 25. I live in the US Virgin Islands. I work at the hospital. Just like so. I am married, 2.5 years married. My husband is also Puerto Rican and he works at the hospital as well. So then after we highlight, that's basically it. The rest is a lipstick. So I'm just gonna go with the Kylie matte liquid lipstick in the shade Malibu. I'm gonna apply this on my lips, obviously. Just like so. It's gonna go ahead in the upper lip. Okay guys, so after this look is actually almost completed, because now I take my setting spray. I'm gonna use my MAC Fix Plus. I'm gonna spray this all over my face. And then on top of that, I actually go ahead and use my Urban Decay, the Slick Oil Control setting spray. And that's it guys. this look is all completed. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is how it looks. This is my actually everyday nude, go to work, go to do errands kind of look. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.